Ryan Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Here's Gasol from... Down in the low post, it goes. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw in this game. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Artest. Bryant outside. On the take. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. George outside. And a miss there on the triple. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Pass to Embiid. Over Gasol. Philadelphia with another miss. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Gasol's gotten his second bucket.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Philadelphia with another miss. Bryant outside. Down low. And then Gasol with the jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's George. To stop the dribble. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Pass to Embiid. George outside. Gets the three ball to go. George has got 5 points.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown. Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Embiid. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Pass to Bryant. For three. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 9. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A minute 4 left in the first. Intercepted.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete, and I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And again, the Lakers, no good. George has the open look. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Bryant, here we go. And then Bryant with the dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Embiid's shot is good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up 4.
16.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Here's Fisher. Still no points. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Pass to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. George sets a screen. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11. And Bryant, here we go. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you, Brian.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. It's George on the drive. Pass to Embiid. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, that's a real encouraging make for Edgecombe. The rookie's showing he can score it off the ball.
Bryant outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's George. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And it's now only a 5-point Laker lead.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
There's the triple. Gasol misses. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
George sets a screen. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. It's good. And 11 points for Paul George.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And it's in, off the glass. Bryant's got 14 points for the game. All sorts of time. Rebound by Philadelphia. George feels it out a bit. Offensive board. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Picked by Oubre. Launches a three. Odom grabs the miss. Pass to Gasol. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Now into the lineup for your 76er. Number 20, Garrett.
Up top, Bryant. 1 second left. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
28.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Pass to Maxey. Stolen by Bryant. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Odom. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. To the inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Back to Maxey. There's the three. Odom grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Oubre. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Back to Bryant. Takes the three. And Los Angeles another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Ooh, stolen by Gasol. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
George's shot is good.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys, back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. George with the bucket.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Pass to Gasol. Fires the three. The rebound by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. It's George on the wing. Screen by Embiid. Out to Oubre. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 5. Bryant outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Now Philadelphia with it. Inside. Kicks it to George. Back to Embiid. Outside Oubre. Lets the three fly. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Oubre's got 10 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
To the inside. Here's Artest. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. For the tie. And there's the play by Oubre inside. 12 points for him.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep.
The Lakers, 43.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bryant outside. Pass to Fisher. Back to Bryant. And here's Gasol. Embiid covers. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Here's Bryant. He shoots. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Assist from
Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Down low. Embiid can't hit. The Lakers lead by 4. Pass to Fisher. Oh, swiped away. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
Bryant.
76ers foul.
Lakers call timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Fans, it's time to get down with your mascot, the Lakers.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Give it up for your dance.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Los Angeles' coach as he addressed his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, "We're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that." To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's Edgecombe. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Fisher. Now Bryant. Maxey covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Lakers call timeout. No good on the second free throw.
Well, you wish he got them all, but at the very least, it's now a 2-possession game.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Embiid fires. And the 3 misses.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's Embiid. That misses. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Cleared away by Embiid. 76ers trail by 8. Oh, had a good look. Couldn't hit it. Now Bryant. Fires the 3. George is there for the rebound. The 3 is off. Los Angeles leading by 8. Tipped. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Yeah, and I like seeing Edgecombe rise up like this. Plays like this prove he belongs in this league.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's blocked by Embiid. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Lakers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
It's off.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Kobe Bryant.
Yes, sir! Count it! A 12-point game with the drive. Throws it up. It's in! So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy,